Of what I have in stock here, we have the Mazda 3, the Mazda 6, the Mazda CX-30 just came in. It's beautiful. And of course, the one and only MX-5. Hey, I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales in Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and I'm standing with these beautiful Mazda vehicles in Deep Crystal Blue. We're talking about how that color applies to Kodo design and how it might be, or really it should be, the next color on your next Mazda. Let's jump in. The pollen is upon us. However, I wanted to get these out in the sunlight and talk about the Deep Crystal Blue Mica. Now this color has been around since 2013 on the Mazda 3 sedan. However, previous to that, we saw indigo lights, which is a navy blue color. The big difference here is the mica. So what is the mica? Well, it's actually a little bit of a silicate, like ground sand or something along those, that level, that's mixed in the paint to get it this shimmer and shine, and different color look, like sandwood or like some glass looks when the sunlight hits it differently. And so it's very beautiful on these cars, especially with the Kodo design. Now, this color was released around the same time that they transitioned to Kodo design, and you can see with the soul of motion in this Mazda 3 how this Deep Crystal Blue Mica really increases that motion of the car as it's sitting still, as the light and the shadows hit it. Also, one thing that I love about this color is how it looks dark, right? It's almost like a black, but then when the sun hits it, it gives it those bright highlights or accents. So it's really great. And it is pollen season, and we tried to hose these off, but they still have some spots on them. So this is the Mazda 3 2.5S, which this color is available on that entry level. So it's a really great color. There's no extra charge for this color, which is why I thought it was worth talking about. And really, since we've seen it for the first year on this ND MX-5, the 4th generation, I lined up every car that I had in stock, including the Miata, to talk about how beautiful it is. And see what I'm saying, from this back side, everything looks a little bit lighter. And as you get from it in the shadows, it looks darker. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. Here is the Mazda6 Touring, and it's available in the whole line on the Mazda 6, which is very nice. So you can get this all the way up to the Signature, as we covered earlier in the week. And really looks good with those emphasized chrome accents, the big wing. And for some reason, with the exception of the Mazda 3, all these cars have light interior. As we look over to the Mazda CX-30, which this color is available on multiple trim levels of it as well. And this one actually just came in yesterday and was just washed up, so it doesn't have as much pollen on it. And it's the preferred package, this one is. So I actually ordered it with the grayish, which was a color that wasn't initially available at the beginning of the year. So this may be the first grayish interior that I've had. The wind is picking up and just had some birds cawing by. Here is that grayish interior, which is really nice, and a little bit lighter than the sand on the Mazda 3, or excuse me, the Mazda 6. But this is the first, and I'll cover a first look of this vehicle in the next couple of days. But didn't want to go too long. Of course, I'll put up in the cards this first look on the MX-5, because this has the white leather interior, which is really nice. But I really love the contrast of the dark and the light. So let's go around to this side, catch it in the sun. Just very beautiful, enhances those body lines, and it's a sharp looking roadster. And then for those of you who haven't seen it, that white leather, almost overexposed with that bright sunlight. Let's get close there. So I love that contrast. It's just a great combination all the way together. Available on the Grand Touring on the MX-5. So that's a look of the Deep Crystal Blue vehicles, Deep Crystal Blue Mica. And remember that mica is much like a pearl or a metallic, but it's actually a very fine ground. Could be sand ground really fine or anything like that in that paint. And so it gives you that very unique design as it lays out on the smooth sheet metal, that little reflection here, and almost that textured look because of the light. Very beautiful. Deep Crystal Blue Mica. Ties in perfectly with the Kodo design. You can kind of see that S here on the, there it is, that S style on the CX-30. Very beautiful in that front door. And it's amazing how they can get that design out of a piece of sheet metal. And so drop a comment down below if you are interested in this color or think it may be on your next Mazda vehicle. And again, there's no upcharge for this color. On the Miata, you do have to pay extra for the Napa leather seats if you get the white, but there's no upcharge if you, on the exterior color, if you want black interior. Again, just to show you, here is the sand. Well, I guess not. Here it is. The sand interior on the Touring. You can see it's a little bit darker than that grayish, and that grayish was named for a gray and beige combination. And here's the entry level on this 2.5S. You only get the black cloth interior. Also on the 2-liter version, which is new for 2021. We finally got one of those in. Video coming soon. So all beautiful vehicles, Deep Crystal Blue. Comment down again if you would consider this on your next vehicle, and I think you might should. Especially if you like the darker colors. It's not quite black, not quite machine gray, but really has a lot of great elements in the sun, in the shadows, night, day. It's a special, unique color. If this is the first time you see me, go ahead and click down below to subscribe, and always ding the bell for more notifications when these videos get uploaded. If you have any questions, call or text me at 334-718-0504. I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and I really can't wait to see you in one of these beautiful, beautiful Deep Crystal Blue Mazdas.